Good morning and welcome to Cushman Wakefield's London Group seminar. We're delighted to have you all here at Claridge's to hear about our topic of the day, which is London's prospects and outlook over the next 12 months.
Things have changed quite a bit, of course, in terms of the economy during 2011. I would say there are problems. There are problems that have to be dealt with. But I think if we can get through the next 3 or 4 months, I do think 2012 will be better in the end than 2011 has been.
Insight 500 is based on a panel of roughly 2/3 property directors and 1/3 finance directors in 500 UK occupiers. This morning we're going to focus on the London Group that comprises 213 of the organisations taking part with headquarters in London.
Demand levels have stayed relatively consistent both in the City and the West End over the last 9 months. There is no doubt that working space harder is the key theme.
Let's look at some sector detail. We see, if we look at the red columns, that the media and legal sectors are roughly twice as confident as financial services and professional services.
In 2011, our expectation is that the media sector will again be the largest taker of space across central London. I believe that the historic ties to location are loosening, and I think organisations are being driven by cost primarily, but also by the need to attract staff and differentiate themselves. And in doing that, that's caused occupiers to look further afield into less traditional locations. You cannot generalise about occupiers. All of their needs are different, and the sector's needs are very specific.
We have a challenging office leasing market, but we think that in the second half of 2012, we will actually have much better take-up, so expect more activity in the second half of next year. Rents have been pretty static during 2011 and will continue to be static during 2012. If you do want a prime rental growth story for next year, then it's going to be retail.
I am, in general, as I say, despite those kind of slight concerns about financial services and future regulation, I am optimistic about the London economy.
London itself, it remains attractive to overseas investors, and that is not going to change. London has first-class assets, it has first-class tenants, it has a transparent system, and also, of course, sterling is relatively weak, so we will continue to see the overseas investors wanting to come into the market during the course of 2012.